What's up guys, welcome back to my channel once again, and we're at the Globe today. I'm not facing, well, you guys aren't facing the Globe because they're doing a lot of construction, so they didn't want that to, like, the microphone to pick up the noise, but they're building something. I have no idea. It's like, I don't even know what it is. It's kind of weird. It's like these little circles all around it, and they're actually drilling in, so maybe they're doing something to the Globe. I'm not sure, but we're at the Globe. We're getting the blacktop sesh once again. It's just something I like to do, and I haven't really done it as often as I like. I always like to come here at least 2 to 3 times a week just so I can progress. And everybody says, yeah, you can ride flat anyway, but this is like such a smooth floor and it's quiet sometimes. We're just gonna ride, that's it. And so far, like, every flash test that that I've filmed with you guys, and like there's always, like, I guess it's like a subject, you know, because something happens, you know, like I think it's like flat, like the last video that I rode flat, I ended up doing my longest mega spin. I ended up breaking my mega spin record. So I'm pretty hyped on that one. There's no plan. I'm just gonna ride and we're just gonna sesh. So just have fun, and I hope you enjoy my tricks once again. And the warm-up begins. Chilling, and I got some new kicks, and they're all broken in now, and they have garbage on the bottom. Excuse the dirty, the dustiness. I always like leather shoes for riding flat. So if you do like all the whiplashes and you hit your deck like on your toes, you're not gonna have the crunchy toes with leather. It helps you. That's the warm-up. So I get a lot of messages online saying like, what's my favorite trick? What's the trick I like to do the most? It's like, there's mixed answers, because a lot of my favorite tricks are tricks that will take me, you know, hundreds of tries. Like, there's tricks that I've done, not like, oh, that's my favorite trick I've done, but then there's tricks that I can do like often. And a lot of people always ask like, what's your favorite trick to do? What's your favorite trick? I try to answer it with the trick that's consistent. Like, what's my favorite trick I can do like on call, you know? So if anyone asks me, it's usually like, all right, what's your favorite trick? My favorite trick's like a nose manual. It's just like a straight nose manual on the deck, like no pegs, nothing. It's just fun to hold, you know, like just to get like a nice smooth nose manual. It feels really, really good. There's a trick that I've done before, but like not like this, you know. I definitely got better at this trick. It's on my Instagram. If you haven't checked my Instagram, go check my Instagram. A lot of, I guess the last like maybe 3 or 4 clips recently have been this trick, like with combos and stuff. It's called a decade. A lot of people are familiar with Decade when you go around the handlebar, but you like bunny hop. This one's where you leave the back wheel on the ground. So the back wheel's like on the ground like this. Imagine my knees on the ground. And you go around it leaving the back wheel on the ground. That trick's been pretty fun recently. It's a new trick for me. It's more like, I guess it's like a new trick for combos because I've done it before, but now I can do it like with stuff. And I'm really trying to work on this trick and do it in mega spins and out of mega spins. I did it in so far, I haven't done it out, but I'll try that later on, maybe for a real clip, I'm not too sure. But right now, this is my new favorite trick, flat ground Decade. Flat ground Decade is just, like I said, you're not leaving, well, you are leaving the ground, but the scooter doesn't, so it's like one wheel. But I'll definitely show you in a little bit. It's not something I have every single try yet. I'm definitely working on it. I'm trying to get it like in and out of combos. So like that's the whole reason behind this. And let's see how many tries it can take me to do it right now for you. But even if it takes like 50 tries, when I land it feels so good. Because it's like a weird feeling. It's like you're doing a full-on Decade and the scooter's still on the ground. You gotta like press against it. That way the wheel doesn't leave the ground. It's really fun. And it's not, I feel like you guys could do this too. I feel like this is a trick that you don't have to know how to bunny hop really high, but you can definitely pull this one at home. A lot of the flatland stuff, it just takes tries. You just take like, if you're willing to try something 100 times, you can ride flat. That's all it is. You're just trying a bunch of times and one of them's gonna work. But I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna show you guys my new favorite trick. It's called a flat ground Decade. I don't know how many tries it's gonna take. Now let's do one try, right? Let's do one try. Holy sketch. Take two, do not. One of those tries that like kind of really weird. Well, that's the trick. It's called a Decade, and obviously you see I need more work on it. It's not something I can do like, but the trick's so cool. It just feels really sick. So the trick feels really sick. It's just a weird, like, I'm usually doing like Decades or 3 down heels or 3 down whips where you jump and you kind of like whip. But this one you almost have to like go above the scooter. So it feels cool. Like it's definitely a different feeling trick. And it's a trick I need some more work on because I want to, you know, I would love to do like 3 of them in one combo. You know, like Decade and then it's a mega spin and then Decade, mega spin, and maybe Decade out. But probably like 3 years from now I'll be able to pull that. But right now that's my favorite trick, is a flat ground Decade. It's such a cool trick, such a fun trick. You can definitely learn it as well. You can definitely learn it for yourself. You might not be able to do like the jump one first. I was able to do it where like you go off the brake and then you land back on the brake again instead of straight on the deck. But try it at home. You can try it anywhere, which is cool. And that's my favorite trick. Usually it's like a nose manual, you know, but right now, currently, flat ground Decade is my favorite trick. So you're gonna see a lot of that on my Instagram. If you haven't seen it already, go follow me on Instagram and go check out my clips. I posted a few of the Decades so far with some combos on my Instagram, and I'll be posting a couple more as I learn them. And then when I get really, really good, I'll stop posting it and then add it with some other combos for a possible future edit. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoy the way I ride. I love riding flat. It's different, and knowing that when I put in all the work for a trick and it just takes forever, it's like, all right, cool, like I'm the only one that did this trick, so it's worth it. And that's what I like to do. I like to do stuff that no one's done. I don't want to put hours into something that someone else can do really easy, but hey, that's progression. I do want to apologize for all the planes. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's cruising out of New York, but we're making it work. And thanks again for watching. Appreciate all the comments, the subscriptions, and just all the hookups from you guys. You guys killing it, like just, you know, saying like all the I don't even know, like all the positive comments you guys send me, like that's the sickest thing. Because years back, a lot of people were like, oh yeah, like why do you only ride flat? Like obviously I don't only ride flat. You guys see it, you ride, want to see it, ride street or park. But flat's my favorite. So on to another session. Thank you guys once again. We're out.